and welcome to Makeup Mayhem Day 6. Today I'm going to be doing the $20 makeup challenge, which is a challenge that was really popular last year. The rules to the challenge are really simple. You basically just have to do your entire face of makeup, spending no more than $20 on all the products and the tools. And I'll admit, this was actually really hard. I feel like prices must have gone up since last year. I feel like people were getting away with using a lot more products then than I was able to use in mine. And I was finding the cheapest of every category, so I don't know, but I did my best. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm gonna get into the tutorial demo part right now. Alright, I'm starting off with my Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation, and this is going to be used as both my foundation and my concealer in one. I'm just applying this directly to my skin with my fingers and blending away. I'm also taking a little extra here, and I'm using it underneath my eyes and on any other areas that I feel needs a little extra coverage. Next, I'm taking a blush and bronzer duo by e.l.f. in the color St. Lucia, and I'm using the e.l.f. Total Face Brush for this as well, and I'm going to use this brush for both my blush and my bronzer. I'm applying the bronzer first, going from my temples to the hollows of my cheeks and then down under my jaw. Using the same brush, I'm popping some blush onto the apples of my cheeks and blending it outward towards my hairline. Next, I'm using the Wet n Wild trio in the color Silent Treatment. I'm going to take the bottom color with the sponge tip applicator that was included, and I'm going to apply this to my lid. Sponge tip applicators are a little bit harder to work with than a brush is, so you really have to kind of work this color in with the applicator a little bit more than you would have to if you were using a brush. I had a little bit of fallout, so I just used my face brush to sweep it away, and then I'm taking the little brush applicator that came with the trio to apply the lightest color underneath my brow and to also help blend out the lid color. Just like with the sponge tip applicator, this little brush is a little bit more difficult to use than a full-sized one, but it does get the job done. You just might have to work with it a little bit more, so don't be afraid to really get in there and blend it well. Going back to the sponge tip applicator, I'm taking a little bit of the darkest color, and I'm just kind of popping this in the outer corners of my eyes, and then I'm going back in with that little brush applicator, and I'm just gonna blend the heck out of this. I actually sit here and blend this for so long. Now on to my least favorite part, eyeliner. I'm using the Jordana Fabuliner, which is kind of like a very thin Sharpie, and it's a little strange to use, but it's quite nice. I'm starting to wing it out right here, and it actually looks a little bit scary looking at first when I try to fill it in. Eyeliner is always really a source of anxiety for me. I always feel like it's going to be uneven, and then it always looks good in the end. So you just really have to sit there and kind of work with it. So that's what I'm doing on camera. Yeah. For mascara, I chose the Maybelline Great Lash, mainly because it was on sale. It was still $2 more than another one I found, but that one really wasn't any good. I will actually talk about that more at the end of this video. So I'm just applying a few coats of this to both of my eyeballs. For my lips, I was looking for an all-in-one product that was still in my budget, so I ended up with a pigmented gloss. This is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Beige, which I think is the perfect, just better than your natural lips color. I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge, and I did think that it would be helpful to show you guys the things that I ended up having to cut because I didn't have enough in my budget for it. The first one is an eyeshadow brush. I bought this one from e.l.f. It was $1. This is the blending eye brush, and I really think that this would make a huge difference in your eyeshadows. Those little sponge tip applicators, they work, but they're really difficult to blend, and this would have made a world of a difference in blending in that darker crease color. So if you have an extra dollar to spend, I highly recommend getting this one, and this one's really soft. I was actually really impressed by this. The next one is a concealer. I did have to cut this. This was only $1.97. It is the Wet n Wild Coverall Cover Stick. And I bought this because I thought that I was going to have room in my budget, and I ended up having to get rid of it because I tried to use this mascara, which is the Wet n Wild Mega Protein, and this was $2 cheaper than the one that I ended up using. And so I had room for the concealer, but I ended up trying this and it was just not a good mascara, and so I decided I couldn't use it for this challenge because I wanted this challenge to actually be, you know, a look that was good with good products that you guys could go out and actually achieve the same look and be happy with it versus, using it just because it's the only thing in my budget, but it's actually not a good mascara. So yeah, don't like this mascara, but I would have used the cover stick instead because I think it can just really add extra coverage. Although this foundation was really good coverage wise, and I was really happy with the whole coverage. Yeah, like I think my skin looks good, especially since there's no powder or concealer or really anything. It's just applying it with my fingers, but you know, that's the challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge, and I will see you guys in 2 days with my next Makeup Mayhem video. As always, use hashtag #LHeartsMay on Twitter if you want to leave requests, and like always, also you can click the videos above my head if you want to see more. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.